Hey everybody, and welcome back. I just wanted to sneak in here for just a few moments because I'm very excited about getting my act together, getting everything organized, and putting some structure to the work that I'm doing on YouTube. So, what can I tell you? I'm working on a lot of reports. I'm working on a Venus retrograde report that's basically going to span from early April until the beginning of August. So that video is going to be important to actually go back to, and I'll probably recommend that at various points in future readings. Also, I will have one on the 4 days that we're going to be aligned with the galactic center, because it's like everything's all happening at once. But it's good to separate them out a bit so that we can, sort of see where it's targeting in our chart. So I'll be organizing all of those details. I tell you, it's like, it's really hard to just stay on one track because there's so many different things to look at. It's great. But I'm just trying to pick up, the stuff that's really important, or the stuff that gives us a better context as to what these weeks are going to be like, because they're going to be pretty intense by the looks of it. And then the other thing as well that I'm going to be doing special, but not really all that special, is I will always be doing a full moon and a new moon reading, because I think it's important that we stay in the rhythm. With the moon, it's a good counterbalance to how our thoughts have been accelerated by the amount of media that we consume. So, speaking of media, that's going to be the topic of a lot, it's going to be one of the issues in all of the reports that have anything to do with Gemini. Venus retrograde is in Gemini. The new moon is in Gemini. There's a lot happening in Gemini. Mercury is Gemini's ruler, and so we're talking about digital technology and communications, broad strokes. It gets more specific in a lot of different areas, and I encourage you to look into them, because these are just patterns. Astrology is just patterns, and, the recording of certain events at certain times, and we can actually gain a look at the bigger picture of how these energies are constantly running with us. So that's that. And in terms of the regular list of monthly readings, I'll be doing a monthly general, monthly love, a monthly career and finance, and then, like I said, the moon cycles, the new and the full moon. So far so good on the dailies, day 3. So I'm going to keep chugging along with that. In terms of personal readings, I'm trying to set up my week in a way that makes sense. So at this point, I'm thinking that I'm going to be setting aside Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for work to do on personal readings. Now, we don't have to go live with one another, although, that is definitely an option. But, you can just send me your name and your zodiac sign, and then what I can do is I can do like a tailor-made recording and put a link that's just for you on YouTube so that you can view it from there. And just, I'm doing it blind. Sometimes the magic is actually even better in that respect. And it's also a way that I can facilitate more people, as I've been getting a lot of requests for personal readings lately with everything that's going on. We're all trying to make sense of things. I'm also going live every Tuesday night on Facebook until I can get enough subscribers over on YouTube. Hint, hint. So if you haven't subscribed, please press that little button. I think it might be somewhere over here. So much appreciated. What else can I tell you? I do need to be really clear that I am not an astrologer, but I love astrology, and I think it's an excellent tool to provide context for our experiences, and it gets even more interesting when you're looking at how it's affecting each one of the signs, because each house of the zodiac wheel is an archetypical situation or portion of the human experience. So, we can get really, really specific in terms of where we really need to be focusing our attention in terms of our life path. I don't like to get too woo-woo in the way that I describe things. So, there is a relationship between fate and free will, and I think that that's, again, the broad strokes of what we've come here to experience. So, but I won't go any deeper than that. Because for me, I like to get an idea of what the energetic weather is, you know? Because we know on certain days it's like, oh, everybody's a little intense today. What's, you know, they've got a short temper, or wow, we're all having such a good time, you know? Like, that there are definitely synergies in the collective, as well as, you know, for individuals who are, you know, part of an interrelational group, whether you want to call that soul group or whatever. It really doesn't matter. But these connections, you know, even for the atheist out there, you know, it's, you know, sensation and feeling and the animation that is life is still a mystery to many of us. So, at any rate, I am very excited to use both tarot and astrology to bring you a fresh perspective on how you are looking at your life and the situations that you're in. And, you know, maybe from that perspective, you can take different action that's going to take you in a new direction that may be really helpful to you. So I'm happy to be here to do that in some small way. It's an honor to share your stories, and I am really grateful for the opportunity to assist you in any way. You know, so I invite you to play with perspective, of course, for entertainment purposes only. So if you need anything, just let me know. And in the meantime, please hit subscribe and stay tuned, because I got a lot of plans in the future, and I'm excited to share them and keep building towards it. So here is your reading for today. Hey Gemini, welcome back. So this is your day's tarot journal. It's a beautiful day here. The sun is shining. And we've seen the sun card twice already with Aries and Taurus. Let's see if third time's the charm. Okay, let's see. No, but you know what? Close enough. You got the Fool card. So, so yeah, you know, there could be an Aries hanging out with you. This is good times. This is a very positive outlook on the future. This is about trust and trusting in the process. So, Gemini, I think you're probably feeling like you're in a good place today. You know, but you know, as a way to talk a little bit about the reports I'll be starting today on the Venus retrograde, which I'm very excited about because it's happening in your sign, Gemini. So there's going to be a lot of things to think about in terms of your identity and in your relationships. But I'll get into that more deeper with the videos. So please watch for that. The Lenormand card for you today is the Garden. So be careful about the numbers at those parties. But there's some kind of a celebration that's on the horizon. And you're you know, this is all part of the Fool energy. You know, maybe you're going to be getting together with some friends. Maybe you're going to take a leap of faith with regards to a celebration in some way. But yeah, I won't go too deep into these. Like I said, the videos for each sign on the Venus retrograde are going to be pretty extensive. So, yeah, that'll be a lot more assistance for you right now. So, Marshall has to say for you with the Four of Spades, when all is said and done, more will have been said than done. So, yeah, it's retrograde season. It's more about the talking and less about the doing. The doing comes later, probably sometime around the solstice, June 21st-ish, give or take. You know, that kind of thing. Anyways, have a great day, Gemini.